Hollywood's Motion Picture Association is calling ByteDance's video generator a machine built for systemic infringement. The gloves are officially off.
Welcome to 5-Minute AI News for Monday, February 23, 2026. We're breaking down that major accusation, plus some fascinating new research on AI reasoning, and a big shakeup in the smartphone assistant world.
Let's start with that Hollywood showdown. The MPA, which represents giants like Disney, Netflix, and Warner Bros., is accusing ByteDance of developing its CDance 2.0 video generator using stolen content. They're not mincing words, calling it designed for infringement.
This is a huge escalation in the copyright wars. It's one thing for individual artists to sue. It's another when the entire motion picture industry points the finger at a major tech company. This could set a massive precedent for how all generative AI models are trained and commercialized going forward.
Speaking of big tech under fire, a new investigation found systemic bias in Apple Intelligence. The feature, which summarizes notifications and emails on millions of devices, was found to be pushing hallucinated stereotypes without any user prompting.
That's incredibly concerning. This isn't a user asking a biased question, it's the device's core software generating and reinforcing harmful stereotypes on its own. It highlights the massive challenge of deploying AI fairly at scale.
On a related note, this flood of AI content is causing a lot of anxiety in the creator economy. The big question being debated is whether human creators can even compete or stand out in a world saturated with what some are calling AI slop.
It's a valid concern. When anyone can generate infinite content, the value of craft and originality is really put to the test. All of these issues are why we're seeing major international talks, like the AI Impact Summit currently happening in India.
Exactly. Leaders from OpenAI, Google, NVIDIA, and various heads of state are all there, trying to figure out the path forward for global AI policy.
Shifting over to product news, Samsung is making a big move by integrating Perplexity into its Galaxy AI. S26 users will be able to summon it with Hey Plex, creating a multi-agent ecosystem alongside Bixby and Gemini.
This is the future of on-device AI. Instead of one default assistant, you'll choose the best agent for the task. Perplexity will get access to Samsung apps like Notes and Calendar, making it a deeply integrated part of the phone.
And in the world of specialized AI, a company called Vectify AI launched Maffin 2.5, a financial model that hit a stunning 98.7% accuracy on a key benchmark. For comparison, GPT-4o was around 31%.
The secret sauce is their open-source page index framework, which they call Vectorless RAG. Instead of just embedding text, it understands the structure and layout of complex financial documents, which dramatically cuts down on hallucinations.
Meanwhile, NVIDIA is open-sourcing Dream Dojo, a world model for training robots in simulated environments. The key here is that it generates its own training worlds from video data, so developers don't need complex 3D engines. This could really speed up robotics development.
Finally, on the research front, ByteDance released a fascinating paper. They're proposing that stable AI reasoning has a molecular-like structure, made of different bonds representing deep reasoning, self-reflection, and exploration.
It's a novel way to think about it, moving beyond just imitating text to understanding the underlying structure of a good argument. They found this approach leads to much more stable and reliable long chain-of-thought reasoning.
But while research is advancing, a reality check comes from Anthropic. Their study found that AI agents are really only thriving in one area, software development. And even there, developers are hesitant to give them full autonomy.
That's a huge gap between the hype and the current reality. It seems trust and practical integration are still major hurdles outside of highly technical fields. We're just not ready to let the agents take the wheel yet.
We've certainly covered a lot today, from Hollywood's copyright battle with ByteDance to Apple's AI bias problems. It's clear the industry is navigating some very complex legal and ethical territory.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in to 5-Minute AI News. If you enjoyed the episode, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and leave us a review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. It really helps the show. Have a great day.